Hello. How we doing, everyone? What is with the witches everywhere at the moment, right? Well, let me tell you about it. Alright, let's get a little bit of sound on here, get some music, and then we'll get started. So I'm here with my mini account, Miss Penelope, Town Hall 9, low weight. I mean, look at this. This queen's level 15, the king is level 10. But today we're going to get some 3 stars using witches, and that's going to hopefully explain to you why this composition is just so strong at Town Hall 9 right now. If you don't get a triple with this composition, it's because of 2 reasons. 1, you're just inexperienced with it. Or 2, the base was really not set for it, because it is a very strong attack. But key things we're looking for, we're going to go into this as we search for a base to hit. We're going to do this live. So at the moment we're super lucky. What we'll do is I'll show you why we're lucky. 99% off, guys. This composition cost me 146 dark elixir that we're running, and 110 of that is for the poison spell. Alright, so I'm just saying, it's cheap. It's an easy way to farm this DE, guys, even if you lose the attack. When you're paying so little, that's great. Normally it would cost 3,500, so make the most of the next 7 hours, which may be less than that by the time this goes to the internet, guys. Alright, so we're looking for the deep set air defenses. This is gonna have to do. We're gonna hope that everything rolls around just right. 2 of those. 2 of those. Gonna let the funnel develop a little bit here. There, we're gonna drop a golem in. 2 witches directly behind. Golem is tanking beautifully now, so we're gonna get the king and the queen in to assist. Drop a jump here and the bowlers. So what we're gonna do is get them into the middle of the base here, which they're taking the bait. This is good, and we're gonna drop a rage in, guys. They should divert in right now. King's gonna pop the ability here. Bowlers are going really well. Some of them moving around. We're gonna heal them up, and then as we push through here, we're gonna have to drop another jump, guys. Have them take that jump. King is moving in. Poison the enemy king. Let the bowlers put in the effort on that. Queen still has ability, so we're looking pretty good. Healers are staying up. The bowlers are taking care of that air defense, which is too deep to affect the friendly healers, though there are some traps on the outside that are putting in work. So at this point, we're going to drop in 2 of our goblins for cleanup. Hold on to this poison. Queen's putting in work on the last air defense, and we're good here, guys. This is going to be a triple. Still got 1:36 on the clock, so pretty tidy. Pop that queen ability. Let the cannon redirect to the skeletons, which are tanking now for the queen and for the witches, and we're looking very good. Popping through the tail end. Gonna be no problem here, guys. Too easy, and there's the 3 star. We're gonna gem up another army, and we're gonna go in for back-to-back. So look at this, guys. 394,000 elixir. This army cost us between 1 and 200,000. We get the gold, always a bonus. 2,491, so 2,500 almost, without the loot bonus, just in profits alone, with dark elixir. So huge bonuses at the moment with this event. So we're gonna quickly return home. We'll make the request. We've got 4 minutes 59 to wait. Let's quick train another army. Let's gem that. Who cares, guys? It's only gems. We can always find more. Bowlers poison. And let's get my main to donate those bowlers. Too easy. And we're going to find another army really quick here. I just realized I do have to wait for the king, so we'll have to gem him up as well. He'll be pretty close though. Alright, let's gem him up. Heal, my friend. Let's get a second hit in. So like I said, this is really huge. We can review these attacks straight after this. So let's find another one. And let's get in and get the job done. So Town Hall 10, but it is a dead Town Hall 10. I think we could triple it, but there's not much profit to it, and it's not a very good showing of what this composition can do. This is a very similar base to the previous one. If we're very good about it, we can have the jump bleed just into this section and then out into the core. And I think that these air defenses will be deep enough. Alright, so how are we going to do this? It's not very easy funneling, but we're going to give it a try. So oh, giant bomb. Two of those come down as well. I'm going to put the king and the queen in. So what we want out of this is to just barely bleed this, well, make sure it doesn't bleed to anything else. So in come the bowlers, and they are going to savagely come through under rage here, guys. Jump in and take care of business. Look at them go. Second jump goes across to here. Pop a heal in the middle as well. Pop the king ability. And that's going to keep everything up through the core. We have these poisons ready to go, but not really needing to use them here. So no CCs. That's what the two poisons are for, guys, because most CCs will be taken out with two poisons, especially if you have a queen, even a low level queen in there, and things like witches as well. So healers are staying up on the outside. Witches are diverting to the splash damage in the core. Not ideal necessarily, but with a healer still keeping them up, we're okay. Queen is looking absolutely fine. So we're short a jump here, guys, but the heroes, or the queen and the bowlers, will cut through most of these walls with very little issue. And then we've got everything taken care of. So this is going to be another triple. Too easy. And finger slipped. Where's that poison? Right over where that town hall was. Boom. So witches, again, they're still eating a giant bomb and surviving here. So no issues. And then the healers keeping that queen alive for the end of the raid with that switch. So back-to-back triples. Again, no CC. But what you're looking for if you are going to be taking on a base that has a clan castle is knowing when that clan castle is going to get pulled and where it's going to. Then you can use those poisons and load them appropriately. What you want to have is for that clan castle to be moving towards something that can attack either ground or air, and dosing those poisons appropriately so that it slows them down and poisons them, keeps them in there as long as possible. So that is back-to-back witch hits, guys. Have a look really quickly at that first one again and see why it worked, where it went right, and go from there. Alright, so the witches start again pretty wide, and what we were looking for is something like this army camp. That'll set a funnel very, very quickly, meaning that they are going to move their way down the base. Out of range of this air defense, there's plenty of tanky things to help set that as well, keeping them out of range so the healers are going to stay up. Same on this side. Unfortunately, the funneling point was there, but there was enough of a gap between this point that when we put wizards down and set the funnel here, that we're still going to be moving down into these buildings. So you're going to see us drop those witches on the top side as well. 4 witches, 2 healers. We save 2 witches for the core. Wizards coming in just to help set the funnel on these buildings right now. Golem comes in just to distract the cannon just for a touch longer. And there we go. So the funnel is set at this point. Witches are moving down the base, both sides, taking care of point defenses as they go. And then there's got this nice dense piece in the middle. So we have 2 witches to put some extra tanking along with the golem. The heroes come in, and when we're certain that those bowlers in the CC are going to be moving the direction we want, we set the jump up so they move that way. Rage comes down as we get into the middle of the building. So here we go. Funnel set. There's the rage. And we want to do as much wrecking as possible. We want to gut the core of this base very, very quickly. King's there. Had popped ability as well. Another jump comes down. And we are right into the core now. So you can use the rage later. But the main thing is we wanted to get those troops into the middle so that this air defense, if that healer had moved down, she was going to get targeted. We wanted that down before that happened. So there we go. We still have 4, 3 bowlers, dropping down to 2 bowlers, but the work is being done. Queen steps up, still has ability, witches have tanking as well. Strangely, my computer just went to sleep, so I'm hoping that that did not affect this at all. And there we go, so we move through. We're going to 2 times, 4 times. Obviously, healers switch to the bowlers, tanking going ahead really, really nicely. Look at that, half speeding it, beautiful feature. And we are done and dusted. So that was an easy triple, guys. Again, we had the poisons we didn't have to use. When we dropped it late anyway. You can pre-poison if you have a CC and you know you're going to be dealing with it. But really easy, and especially with this discount at the moment, very cheap. If you do not get a triple, often it's either you picked a base where your healers were going to get picked off, or you're hitting up, or you just picked it well wrong and deployed wrong and didn't wait for that funnel. The main thing is making sure your funnel is set so your bowlers don't walk on the outside of the base. You need them to get in and clear things out. So yeah, if you don't get a triple, you're probably going to get a pretty high level 2, high percentage 2, and a ton of valuable information for anyone that needs to clean up that hit. So definitely consider using them. I was never very good at them, but I have learned, and it has been incredibly valuable to me and to my clan. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Moving up in the town hall levels, this becomes maybe a little less viable across the board, but it is definitely a tool to have in the toolkit, in the toolbox that you can use. So keep an eye out for other streamers and other content creators like Carbon Finn, who are absolute amazing heroes of the air attacking world, and get that in your tool bag as well. This is just another tool for you moving forward, and definitely want to be expanding that toolkit as you go. So thank you guys for hanging out, have fun, keep clashing, and I will see you again soon with another video.